Pisces, 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 how you doing? There's pieces of you everywhere again. There are pieces of pie and pieces to the puzzle that seem to be coming together, coming to America or coming to a show near you, Pisces. This is not a tarot reading. This is intergalactic messages from outer space. How you doing? They can be you, them, thoughts, feelings, your thoughts, their thoughts, deceased loved ones, past, present, future, predictions. Okay, but pieces of you, again, there is pieces of this and pieces of that, and dividing, divvy or dividing my time. It's like I need to divide it. It's like some sort of division bell, or the name bell, or bell of the ball, but division bell, the division bell. Pink Floyd, comfortably mum or a comfortable numb. It's like, well, I'm numb. Some of you are just numb. It's like I'm numb, dumb, what? Dumb, or dum-dum? Dum-dum? What's this dum-dum? Dum-dum. Something to do with a baby or a child. That could be the prediction that was born. Hold on a second. All right, how you getting on? But something about this baby that could be born that's a Pisces. Because I picked it up for the Aquarius reading, and there was a prediction of something about the boy. There's something about Bob, or something about Rob also. Something's going on around a Rob, or robber. Or like a cop or robbers. Cops and robbers, like shootout. Like a shootout. This is going out, dining out, or a shootout, like a shootout. Shoot them out, shoot them out, shoot them out, shoot them out. What's this? Shoot their mouth. Someone is shooting their mouth off. Like someone's shouting and screaming and shooting their mouth off. Well, we have picked this up through different Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus Pisces, where there is someone that's shooting their mouth off around something. Like, because I keep picking up, like, this is one of those, like, well, I've got no mouth no more. It's like, why haven't I got a mouth? Why? Because this is like the Goonies or something around like Brandon Lee, or Brand, Chunk, and Mouth. Because I'm picking up the Goonies for some reason. Of like, I got some pictures of your mum, or it could just be around your mum, around shouting her mouth off. It's like, oh, well, I'm going to go around and tell everybody then. Because I got this feeling that there is someone. It's like, oh, okay. So I know now. So it's like, I want to know what love is, but I want to know. And then someone that insists to know something. Or you've got somebody around you that goes around, or Andrew or something, goes around shouting their mouth off. Like, okay, I'm going to go and shout them out. Like, or I'm going to get a shout out. Someone could be giving you a shout out. Well, we've gone through that with the Aquarius reading. Please watch Sagittarius or Aquarius. A lot of my same sort of signs. Well, not Sagittarius. But like shout out. Like shout. Because I'm picking up shout out or shout my mouth off for some. Because that could be a different energy around your family. Okay. Then you've got a shout out. Like a shout out. Someone could be giving you a shout out. Or a shout. They keep saying a shout out, being showered, shower, a shower, Allah Akbar, or Allah, Ali, Ali. Again, you're coming up in every reading. Something to do with alchemy, or Ali, or a cat, or a tomcat, alley cat, tomcat, Ali, or a cat or a dog, or a Leo energy. Right, and I'm going to give you a shout out. Someone's shouting out someone's channel, or shouting out somebody, or wants to shout someone out, or giving a shout out is what I'm hearing. Give us a shout out, give us a shout out, give us a shower. Something to do with a golden shower. Whoa, something to do with a golden shower. Right, something in golden, in gold. Having something gold plated, or in gold. Because I'm picking up gold. Always believe in your soul. You got nothing but gold. Or whatever, however that goes, Heather. But like, you're indestructible. Always believe in. Always believe in Stephen. There could be another Stephen. But always believe in Stephen. I'm always believing Stephen. I believe him no matter what he does or what he says. I believe him. So there is somebody that is trying to prove someone's innocence and say, look, I believe them. It doesn't matter what you do or what you say, I believe them. So you've got this belief, or Bailey, or bailiff, or like benefit, right? But like whatever they do or whatever they say, I believe them. So some of you believe Steve, believe in Steve, believe in Steve. Hey, let's start off a pact of like, hey, believe in Steve. But it's like, I believe in Steve. He's the one that tells the truth. So there is something around serum, could be a VST, or like truth serum, like a truth syrup, or stirrups. Something around horses and carts, 7, or chariot, Cancer. Like, I believe them. It's like, I can't believe them. I can't believe my eyes. There's something like, I can't believe my eyes. I can't believe what's coming out of this person's mouth. How did they know that? Why? How do they know that? Because this is why don't you glue type sort of Scooby-Doo clue, again, that we're going up with, around Jason or a mask of something or a mark. And it's like, I'm telling you, honestly, I believe them. There is something around a mark, baby, or a mark on someone's skin, okay? I believe in skin. I believe in them. There is something like, I believe them. Honestly, I believe them. It doesn't matter what they do or what they say. I believe them and not you. There is something that's going on, Pisces, that it's, I believe in them. I believe. I believe in a thing called love. Darkness. But Virgo, Capricorn. But I believe in you. I'm believing you. I'm leaving you. So someone's leaving someone and like, I believe them and not you, and I'm leaving you. So you had pieces of Pisces everywhere where y'all lot were probably in some sort of Meg Ryan, Billy Crystal situation, right? Well, I don't know. Were you? Or were you? I don't know. But like, well, I want a piece of it. It's like, I want a piece of what they've got. So I believe in them and I don't believe you. Because if you are in a third-party relationship, I try not to focus these channeled messages on relationships. But something is focused on a relationship, or something is focused on you. Like a Ford, or a fraud, maybe. Or a Ford Fiesta, or a Ford, like affordable. Like, I can afford it. Can you afford it? Because there's something like, well, can you afford it? Or can you fraud this? There's something around tax or a taxi company, and it's something to do with around fraud. Okay, now this is either a Ford and it is around cancer, or a driving, or it is around a 7. Okay, because I'm picking up shed 7 again, of like, can I afford this? Can I afford to buy? Can I afford to sell? You've got something around Libra, fraud. They're saying someone is frauding things, like physically. I think y'all come up with this before, and it physically happened to me, in a way. But like, can we like cover this up? Because I'm picking up that someone's doing something fraudulent, right? And they're like, how do we rectify this situation by covering it up with fraud? Which means pay grades, which is retrograde, which is a lot to do with where it came back from the past of something that you've now ended and began. So this could be to do with around a contract of work, right? Because that would also be the judgment, being the judge. Like, well, who's the judge of me? It's like, you're not the judge of me. You're not the person that tells me what to do. Because there's something like, listen, I need to tell you exactly what I think or what to do. Some bad energy around you. Okay. But you've got this contract of a pact, of someone that's in a pact. Like, we're all in a pack. Like, there's a few people that are all in packs, right? All in packs. Jacks. I'm also picking up Jackie, or Jax, or Jackson, or packs. Like, packs of packing and packing. Someone's packing their bags, and like, I'm packing, and that's it. I'm off. I'm going on holiday, or I'm on holiday, or I'm packing. I'm packing my stuff, and I'm getting out, and I'm leaving. Because there's this energy around a lot of you that I can't get away from. That is something like, I just can't get away from them. I cannot get away from them. Because you've got a good energy of like, I can't get away from what they're doing and what they're saying. I can't. I'm telling you what, I believe them. Honestly, I do. I believe them. And I can't get away from them. It doesn't matter what they do or what they say. I can't get away from this person. But you've also got the bad instant of where it's like, it doesn't matter what I do or what I say, I can't get away from this person. it's like they're on me like shit on stink. So you've got something like something that's rotten, or Rotterdam, or Amsterdam, or from Rotterdam, Amsterdam. But there is someone that is kind of like this energy of like, it doesn't matter what you do or what you say, I'm on you like glue, right? Or clue, like I'm trying to put the clue together. Well, that is why I do these, because you have to put these together yourselves. Okay, but I'm trying to put the clue and I'm trying to put a sentence together. Some of you are trying to put something together, like come together, like I need to put it together. I need to finally build this tower, right? And I need to put everything together and stack it up as best I can to build it. Because it's a little bit like Jenga. It's also Patreon, it's also tiers. It's kind of like I need to build it and then build it and build it and build it. And this could be like round where it's a plot. You might like Tool, one of my best bands. But like I've got a plot, right? And a plot of land, or a plot or a scheme, or like I've got an idea at least, right? Or leasing out to let a hotel or something around that, leasing out. So, or Lisa or Annalise or Annie or Nanny. But I've got something to lease out, right, and to rent, like rent boy, a rent boy. I mean, what, rent people renting out boys? Again, I said something around something about the boy and this prediction of a boy or a girl being born, and it could have been twins because it could have had something to do with Angel Radio, Twin Souls. Okay, if you don't know that I do produce music as well, and it's part of a production of Angel Radio. Okay, it's on this channel and another one, and also being sold on Patreon. But it's like this performance, like I'm going to put on a performance, like I've got to put something on to show, and you've kind of got that, but you've also got this energy where some of you are physically like having a plot of land done, like you're having something built and renovated around the house and the home, like because I'm definitely picking up renovations. Okay, Rennie, the name Renee, or Renee, nay, horses, something to do with around horse and cart, or a marriage or something. Horse and carts. Carter. Wow, can anybody remember a band called Carter? Showing me age there. But Carter, or the name Carter, right? But we came up with slicing and dicing, like rolling the dice, like taking a risk, taking a gamble, and rolling the dice on a green vine, like green, the name Greenie, or Greens, a driving instructor, a driving test, definitely around Cancerian, like I'm taking something to the green, taking something on the green or to the green, cream, I'm taking it to the cream, like the cat that got the cradle, something around a Leo, and I'm taking the cream to the cat, or the cat is coming to the cream. There's something that's being spilt, but also that's being wiped up. Because I'm picking up trying to wipe something up, like trying to wipe up things that have been spilt. Okay, so around a 5, but like to clean up the past, like to clean something up, like we need to clear the air. We need to clear this up once and for all. It needs to be clear. I need to be in the clear. So there's something around the clinic also for a lot of you, maybe, that could be to do with like chlamydia. I'm also picking up chlamydia, or Clive. But like I need to clear something up. So this might be something around that's medical for a lot of you, like because there's this thing that's been going through my head through the last lot of readings, that something needs to be made perfectly clear to someone to get them to understand it. And it's like, look, let me make this perfectly clear, right? Now this is either a warning or a telling off, or I'm going to make it perfectly clear, right? Because I need to be in the clear first. There's something like that you might get a loan, or a loan shark, because we did pick up some energies around a bailiff, or the bailey, okay? But there's this energy of like, or a dog or a cat, right? Leo or cats. But this could be the tickets to go and see the cats. I'm also picking up that someone could have tickets to go and see cats. To see cat. To see cat. CCAP. MenCap. Some of you work for MenCap, for children with disabilities of MenCap, or you have children of that. Okay? But MenCap. Some of you could be getting employment benefit of some kind of MenCap. Okay? Because I'm picking up something having the cap put on it, like a cap gun, or put the cap on it, like I need to put a cap on it. So there's like putting a limit onto something, like I'm coming up against my limit, or I'm drawing a limit, or I'm drawing a line. Gone, this is where I will draw my line. Something around draw my line. I'm drawing my line. I'm drawing a line in the sand. 7, right? Shed 7. But like I'm drawing a line in the sand. But I'm drawing, like pouring in. They're saying it's pouring in, just pouring. Now this is either Leo, or these are clients, or things just pouring in like water. Again, it was another reading. We went through this last month. If you watch the Sagittarius reading, there was something to do with this thing going and all crashing in. And I said, I'm starting to predict weather. And I told people, I think it was in the Sag reading or in another one, to be very careful around storms. Okay? Storm. The name's Storm. Sue, or Stoom. Doom. Hold on. Something like this surge, this like surge of like, because I'm picking up like electrical surge, or a surge of urgent, like urgency, like emergency, urgency. Because I'm picking up like these lights going like emergency. So I don't know what this is. Is it an ambulance or an alley, or amber? Like Amber Alert. Like, because I did pick that up through Sagittarius, and it's kind of like the police or something. And it's like, Roxanne. But like, I don't want to put on the red lights. There's something like I don't want to put on the lights. Be careful around gas, right? But I don't want to put on the red light district. Something around Amsterdam, right? But this surge of people just like all flooding in, or a surge of clients or something. Because I'm hearing like the doors opening. Okay, we've gone through this in another reading around tickets, but it doesn't have to be. But something like, okay, now the doors are open, we're open, and like, and everybody comes like rushing in for something, okay, to buy it or to sell it. But it's like, okay, now the doors are open, and it's like a showroom, or it's like a Black Friday or something, and it's like, okay, now it's on for sale, and let's open the doors, and like on for sale, on for sale, on footage or something. On, like it's on. Angel Radio, you've been listening to it? This is the Conjurer. Al, it's on. Let's listen to Angel Radio. Al? Al? Is that you, Al? Ned? But Groundhog Day. But, like, this, I got news, it's the Conjurer. Al, it's on. And then we go into the music part. So if you like Angel Radio, listen to the Devil's Radio, okay? Something to do with Devi, or something to do with Devon, or something to do with heaven. Heaven sent, like a gift from heaven. Like this is a gift from 7. So it's a gift to 7 or from 7, and it's a gift, okay? So someone's either gifted or they're giving someone a gift, right? Because I'm picking up a lift, which is also around Cancerian, or a lift up, like I'm going to give you a lift up and a bump up of something, and I'm going to give you a lift. Right, now this is either a physical in a car, or it's a Cancerian, or it's I'm going to give you something and it's going to give you like a lift of energy or a surge of something that's like me. I've hit a milestone in my life, Pisces, and you know that I am one. And I've given up my job completely and utterly in order to focus my attention on what I love, which is this and you guys and my calling, okay? But I've got some problems, I must admit, but I don't want to talk about that at the moment. But milestones in your life, so you could be coming up against these sort of things. And a tower is very much prominent in my energy because I am a 7, and that is a tower. And I do need a tower, a stacking system of a computer, because this one is pretty much on its way out and it's going to have a surge and it's probably just going to dump. The amount of equipment that I use that is plugged in through this piece, it's a laptop, that is plugged in through this laptop. When they release equipment for music and for editing and videos and this, but the music production, everything is advanced and it gets more and more and it takes up more and more CPU and God knows what else. So that's important to me. But like this surge of something of like, right, I'm going to give you a gift, 7, or 7's giving you a gift. Or it could be from another 7, right? It's from a 7 to a 7 or a 7-11, right? 7, 11, 7, 8, 9. It could also be from a 9, also someone that is around the energy of a 9. Okay, but life path or personal year, right? Or Virgo. But like I'm going to give you a gift and I'm going to give you a lift. Like, because I'm picking up that someone's going to pick you up. But I don't mean in a bad way. I mean like really pick up. Things are really going to pick up now is what they're saying. Okay. It's going to pick up and it's going to pick up. And you could even drive or have a pick-up truck also. A pickup truck. Okay. But I'm hearing a pick-me-up. Like pick me up, pick me up, pick me up, pick me up. It could be this baby that could well be of a prediction of what I feel is someone's going to give birth and it's either around a Pisces and it could be you, or it's a grandchild or grandmother or grandchild. Well, a grandmother wouldn't be giving birth. Someone's going to become a grandmother and it's going to be to do with a son or daughter or something like this around someone giving birth to a Pisces. The baby is going to be a Pisces is what I feel. Okay. So that would be a prediction of a birth in March. Merchant. I'm also picking up merchant. Libra. Merchandise. But merchant. The merchant. The marchant. Oh, when the saints come marching in. Oh, when the saints come marching in. I want to be in your number. Oh, when the saints come marching in. Saint Nick. Something around Christmas time. It's Christmas time. We shed in life and we vanishing. Someone's vanishing. Vanishing. Vanishing? Vanity. Van. Something to do with a van. A van. A vanity affair or vanity? Or a van itself. In a van. 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 Imminent. Simon. Simon? Simon. Or cinnamon. Something about cinnamon. Okay. Sin the men. Someone's sinning men. Sinning men. Sven. Sven. Football? Sven. Svengal. Svengal? Glengal. Glen? Or a girl? Glengal. So it could be a girl called Glenn. Well, that's a boy's name, right? Glenn. You might call the baby Glenn. Down the Glen. Something to do with around Scotland. Down Glen. Down the Glen. I keep saying it's down Glens. Down Glens. Down the lens. Something is down the len. Lenny? Or down lens? Like fens. Down the fens. Something is down the fens. Or down the lens. Like down the eye of a lens. Right? So like something to do with where you look down a lens. So is this an eye test? Or a someone that analyst, like an analyst or analyst. that looks down a lens, a microscope. Someone could be going onto the microscope. So this could be a pregnancy test, like a scan. Okay, because I'm picking up like this, like going down the, like a camera going down someone's throat, or a camera going up someone's nose, or a Cameron, or a camera. Cameron. Okay, but like a lens going down someone's, or going up someone's. I don't know. Because this is a camera either going up or out. But it's to do with a camera that you either spend majority of your time with, or a Cameron that you spend majority of your time with. A Cameron that you spent most of your time with. This is a deceased loved one. Man, I channeled some deceased loved ones through Aquarius reading. A Cameron that you spent majority of your time with. They're probably not left yet, to be honest, these spirits. Because I went straight on from that to do this. A Cameron. Someone that hasn't left yet. Like they're not left. There's something that's not finished yet. It's like, I'm not finished yet. There is something around that we're not finished yet. That we need to keep doing it. So they're saying that you're not finished yet. There's like, you're not finished yet. This is like by far not finished yet. So there's more, is what this person's saying. It's like, you're not finished yet. You've got loads more to do. So there's work. There's loads of work to do. It's not finished yet. This person's not also finished with you yet. It's like, I'm not finished with you yet. I don't know if that's a bad energy or not, because it's like, I'm not finished with you yet. Or I've not finished something yet. It's like, I can't, because I'm not finished it yet. I've got to finish it. There is some kind of dedication of finishing something off. Okay. A fin. Finlay. Or a fin. Like another fish. But there's a Finley. The name Finley. So that could be a baby's name. Finley. And I'm not finished with you yet. Like, I'm not finished with you yet. There is something around someone telling someone off. Like, I'm not finished with you yet. Come here. Because I keep picking up, hey, come here. I'm not finished with you yet. There is someone that's got a problem with somebody. And they're like, hey, come here. I'm not finished with you yet. I want a word. There is somebody that wants a word with someone. Like a word, like, I want a word with you. Come here, I ain't finished with you yet. So I don't know if this is anything to do with like, I don't know what this is. What is this, guys? Because I can hear like, hey, I'm not finished with you yet. Come here, I've got something to say. I've got something to tell you. But I'm also picking up, hey, come here. Come here, I've got something to tell you. A tell. Show and tell, like a Libra energy. Like, hold on a minute, I'm not finished yet. Come here, I need to tell you something. I've got something very important that I've got to tell you. So there's some sort of important news that's coming towards you, Pisces, that you've got to tell someone, or they've got to tell you. Because I picked up like confiding, like I can confide in you. Or I'm fining you. Someone's suing somebody or fining them. Like either confiding for some of you, or I'm fining you, like I'm going to fine you. I'm going to find you. Someone's like, I'm going to find you. It doesn't matter what you do or what you say, I'm going to find you. You've got a bad energy here as well. Like it doesn't matter where you go or what you do, I am going to find you. Or I'm going to fine you. I mean, have any of you been ripped off or something like that? Like, I'm going to fine you. Is this a speeding ticket or a fine, or I'm going to fine you for something? Like I'm going to like put a claim in for something, and I'm going to sue you for it, and I'm going to put a claim in to say that they are mine or you're mine. This is to do with around children, of like a custody case of like, I'm not done with you yet, they're mine. And it's like, no, they're not yours, they're mine. And it's like, no, because this is where someone's fighting between people and say, no, they're not yours, they're mine. Well, this can be you that's involved. And it's like, no, they're mine. It's like, no, they're mine. It's like, no, they're mine. No, they're mine. I'm telling you, they're mine. It's like, no, they're mine. It's like, no, listen, hey, bruv, I'm me. Whatever this is I am. It's like, I am me. Whatever it is, I'm me. So you've got, look, don't get confused. I'm me. So you're like, yeah, but they're mine. It's like someone's trying to claim someone and say, look, they're mine. That person there, they're golden. So it's like golden brown, text you like sun. A Leo, a sun, Leo. And someone's like, look, they're fine. So I'm having them. So you've either got like, look, that's brilliant. That is, whatever that is there is cushy, bruv. And I'm having that. So you've got this deal thing that's coming up and you're like, wow, that's brilliant. Whatever that is, thank you so much. I'll have that. Thanks. So you're either buying something or selling something, or someone's going to give you a gift and you're like, right, I'm gonna have that. So, but you've got these people that might be fighting over you or something, and they're like, no, I want that. And they're like, hold on a second, what have I got? It's like, okay, I've got all this stuff. And you're like, right, well, I've got plenty of me to go around. What do you want? And you're like, oh, I want that. You're like, oh, okay, well, I'll have that. Oh, go on then, I'll have that. And you've got this like smash and, oh, okay, that came up in a Leo reading, smash and grab. But you've kind of got this, what have you got? And you're like, oh, I've got all these things to offer. And you're like, oh, brilliant. Oh, wow. Oh, well, I'll have that then. Oh, no, I definitely want that. So you've got this buying and selling, or like being offered something and you're like, oh, thank you so much. I will take it. Because you've got taking it. I'll take it. Like an offer or an opportunity of like, that's too good for me to pass up. I'll take that. Thanks. So you've got like taking someone up on their offer, or taking an offer on a house or a home, or the sell of something or the buy of it. Depends if you're the buyer or the seller, or in the seller. Sellers. Someone's seller. Sarah Sellers. But like Sarah. It's like, okay, I'm going to buy that, or I'll buy that for you, or something around like the seller. Also, something is in the seller. But you, like I said, you might have something up for sale, like a property, and this is like it's going up for sale. Because I heard Alexa or Alexis, or like a car, or Alexis sale, Alexa sale, Alexa sale. But an Alexa, hold on, Pisces. Something like, okay, so I'm going to help you out, and I'm going to do this for you, and I'm going to sell you, like, I don't know if this is like, we'll buy you out, or we'll buy you, and I'll help you out. There's 3 or 4 instances. One is I'll buy you out, like I'll buy everything that you've got, or I'll buy you out of a company, or I'll buy your house, or someone comes by your house, right? Or if you're not selling a house, then someone might be offering to buy you something. But like, it can also be BMW, a car as well. But like, I will help, because this energy of like, I'll help you out, like I'll give you a hand and I'll help you. So you've got this offer of something that might well be coming in, Pisces, where someone is either one going to want to buy your company, or buy your time, or buy you something, or help out at least by buying it. But I don't know if this is going to be a gift or a promise, like a Victoria's Secret that could have something to do around a Libra energy, or it's not a secret and it's like, this is not a secret anymore. I've got a crush on you, or I've got an eye on you. Like, I've been keeping an eye on you for a while, and I've now made up my mind that you're the person that I want to represent this company, or to represent me as I represent you, right? Because you've got this where I don't know whether it's come down to a clause, Leo, of like a clause of like, sign here to say that we own you. But I don't know if that is fully plausible, feasible, fees. Like there might be some terms and conditions that you might have to sign in order for like to make it feasible, right? Which means that, okay, I've got this, you've got that. To make it feasible, you need to sign a document to say that that's yours now, right? So it might be a receipt or something that somebody wants, like a receipt or a document to say that this is now yours, right? So it could be something that's very big, because they're saying whatever it is very big that's coming towards you, or a very big thing that you're going to have to like sign something to say that it's yours. Do you know what I'm saying? So this could even be a divorce for people that could be going through that. But I pick a lot of this up to do with around business, and then it's coming to the conclusion of where someone's been keeping an eye on someone, because there is somebody that's like a lion, right? Eye of the tiger, and like a tiger's eye or crystals or something, or the name crystal. But like I've been keeping an eye on something for so long and watching you grow up, or watching you grow to a certain amount, and now I've realised that you have grown. Now I'm going to support you even more, the fact that you're grown. Now this is either a birth of a child and it's a grandmother or grandfather, or it's it's like I am been watching you and I'm going to help you now grow your business, right? Because it's something like this, because I'm hearing risky business, the band, but like you've got quite a lot of things going on, if I'm honest, around a risky business and also a good business, right? So I think that you're very good, like me, is very good business minded. Like you've got a very good business mind, and you've got a very good work ethic. And I think that, I mean, the Pisces, you're the most intuitive. They say that, but really, you know, it's supposed to be the most intuitive sign. Me, I always go off this. If I'm doing something and it starts to feel bad, I don't even have to know anymore, because the answer's no around something, right? But I don't even have to know anymore from the horse's mouth as such. Is that if it feels bad and it feels wrong, I leave, right? So there's someone that is on leave, maybe like on what would you call it? On leave, like I'm on vacation or I'm on holiday or I'm taking a break, right? And I'm on leave from work. You're on leave, right? Or Lee, the name Lee, or someone from China, or Bruce, or from Australia, right? But like I'm on leave. I'm on a leaf. Someone is on a leaf. On a leaf. Monolith, or on a leaf. What are those spotted creatures that fly? Small ones. Butterfly, dragonfly. Please check her out below, please, in the show more section. Okay, Goddess Dragon Girl. But I'm picking up not a butterfly, but oh my god, they've got spots on them and they're red and they're very small. I think I said a ladybird. A ladybird. So I'm picking up a possible lady boy, like a lady boy. So someone could be in a same-sex relationship. Sorry if I'm ignorant. It's just my spirits. They get me to say it. Okay. It's just how I connect with how I do it. It's a process. But processing, like a processor. Processor. Sesame Street. Process. Pros and cons around Libra energy. But a processor. It might be a lot of what I'm looking for. Because like I said, I've got to build myself a £3,000, £3,000 computer. And me, I always believe in working for it for myself. Right? I've always done that. It's just always been bred into me since I was a kid. But I will tell you about that towards the end. But I am actually looking for donations. If I can get 3,000 people to donate £1, I'm there, bruv. I am there, and I will have this computer, and I'll be happy as a pig in Larry, right? there is something around this processor. Processed food. That someone processes food. Eating processed food? Or is this someone that like dibs food? Like testing it. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Someone's got to go for a test of something. Or someone's going to test someone on their wit. Like, I need to test you on your witten. I'm picking up witten. I'm picking you up on your witten. Picking you up, Nanu, come in, Norton. I'm picking you up on your witten. I'm picking you up, Witten. Someone's picking you up from Witten. Or Sutton. Amy Sutton. Amy. I'm picking you up, Amy. What else have we got for you? I picked up Diving Diner. The name Dinah or Diane or Diving. Diving, like a scuba, Scooby-Doo. We've gone through that. The poor dogs and everything that all started to happen. Man, I had somebody that contacted me. You know, he's talking about, you probably haven't watched them, but around the Capricorn energy and something being traced in fraudulent cards. We went for a card reader, and I didn't think that it was a card, and I went like that and forged it. And then all of a sudden I was like, I don't know if there's anything to do with fraud or forge because I'm doing it. But so, like scribbling on something or signing it, having to sign something, that's for sure. Or Simon, name's Simon, or Simple. I don't know. You might have children that are suffering from a going through something. Your children, if you've got them, it could be someone that suffers through, because you might work with children or clients that suffer from PTSD and trauma, like me, okay, or clients. But also, I'm picking up that some of you might have children that suffer from mental illness. Okay. But somebody contacted me and told me that all of this fraudulent activity and this get down, like, and all the smoke and everything. Somebody sent me an email, told me exactly what happened, and you wouldn't believe. You wouldn't believe it. But, well, I was completely shocked. But everything that I predicted came true, and it was under the stairs. Under the stairs. I kept telling everybody there's a hole under the stairs and a cheese grinder and a hole and a camera and all this sort of stuff that we went through in different readings. It was under the stairs. So it might be to do with this, maybe. Okay. But like, yeah, someone told me and it was under the stairs. Yeah, loads of it. There was loads of it under the stairs. So, well, I am channeling that, I think. Something is under the stairs. I live in a bungalow. Bungalows. But, well, I built this. A tower. Yeah, 7. Used to be a bricklayer for years. Build houses for people to live in. And none of them have fell down. So, well, now my next milestone in life is a tower, which is a 7, which is now needing to get a PC and a computer built. So, whoever knew? Whoever knew that my life path number would lead me to an ending in my life again, and now a new beginning again, but the tower has now become a spiritual awakening, which I've had another one at 70 now, I think. But that also leads me to a stacking system of a tower, which is a computer. So even I didn't even think of that until I see it. But like, I'll believe it when I see it. There's something like, well, I'll believe it when I see it. Because there's this kind of energy of like, I promise, and it's like, well, I believe it when I see it. So there's some kind of like, I believe it, I believe, honestly, I believe. I believe in a thing called love. Something to do with the darkness. Well, I believe in a thing called love was a band called The Darkness. Something to do with the dark, or the dog, or the cat. I believe in a thing called love, cat. Love cats. Love cats. Love cats. Love cats. Something to do with love cats. Love cats. Who sung that? I can't remember. Love cats. Final warning. We also got final warning. This is your final warning. This is the final countdown, is what they're saying. We're leaving together, and still we stand tall. With nobody else to unfold. We're leaving time. I can't remember. We're leaving together. Someone's leaving together. Well, we're leaving together. Heather, you might be leaving. You might be leaving. Leaving the past behind. I think you're moving on for a lot of you. You moved on. You're like, I'm sorry, but I've moved on. Or, you know, I've moved on. So, or Don. The name Don. All right, Don. All right, Don. Don. I'm picking up Don, or Dun, or Don. Don. Okay. But I'm picking up that we're leaving together. So something is completed and you are actually leaving together. Like you're leaving together. So some of you, like you are married, and you are leaving together. So you, like I said, because I did pick up like a plot of land or something and like buying it and like leaving together. Because they're saying that we're leaving together. Whatever it is, we're leaving together. So you're with somebody and you're leaving together. So this is like the final, it's like my final goodbyes. Like I'm going to say my final goodbye. I don't know if these are spirits because, man, you all want to watch Aquarius reading. They had loads of spirits. Everybody was here. But we're leaving together and we're saying our final goodbyes. So there's some sort of upsetting moment that a lot of you have got to, you've got to leave something to say your final fairly well. Fair weather friend or so. Something around a friend that may have passed or something around friends. How you doing? But like friends. Friends will be friends when you need a lover, give you care and attention. Friends will be friends. Something to do with friends will be friends. Befriending someone. Friending. Offending. Someone might be a fender bender or around a Cancerian of offending someone. Like, am I going to offend you if I say something? I don't know what this is. Around, I don't want to offend you. Like, I really don't want to offend you. Like, I need to ask you something, but I don't want to offend you. So, there's this, well, Pisces, you know, you're the most caring, loving sign, really. And there is this, like, I really want to ask, but I don't want to offend you. Like, I don't want to let you down. There's another song there somewhere. But, like, I really feel like I don't want to let you down, and I don't want to offend you. But I really need to ask you, like, I really need to ask you for a favour, or I really need to ask you for something, but I don't want to offend you. I'm also picking up someone that's Jewish as well, but I don't want to offend you, like, because I offended you in the past, but I don't really want to offend you. Like, I don't want to say it if I don't have to, but I don't want to offend you. So I don't know if you're turning someone down, and you're like, or you're like this, the Pisces thing, where you're like, oh man, I really don't want to do that, but, you know, if you really, really need me, and you really want me to do it, then I suppose I can do it. Because there is this of like someone needing assistance or an assistant or something like that, and I need your help. But this could be something that you've left, and it could be a job, and that you're on vacation or you're on something, and you're like, I don't want to offend you, but I really need to ask you for something that you need from them or they need from you. And you're like, I don't want to offend you, but I've got to have to ask. So you've got this, like, ask first. Because you've got, I'm hearing this person, there's another person saying, like, I need to ask you first if it's okay if I do it. So you might, like I said, you might have this real big thing that's coming up, but you might be asked, and this person might send you something to ask you first if it's okay to give the go-ahead to physically move or have it. But someone's going to might message you to say, look, I don't want to offend you, but I need to ask you first if it's okay for me to do something for you or for you to do it for me. Because there's something around favours, doing someone a favour, but it pays off. Because it could be around alchemy. Ali or alchemy. Because I'm hearing, like, come to me, come to you, come to me, come to you. If they come to me, they'll come to you. And if they come to me, they'll come to you. So there is something around like children or something. Like if they come to me, they're going to come to you. And if they come to you, they're going to come to me. So what's, like, that's the figuring it out. Like, well, if they're coming to you and they are coming to me and they're saying about you and they're saying about me, then let's say something together. So you might be doing something like collaborating with someone or saying something with like talking with somebody. Because it's saying like, because this is like, look, they're either going to come to me or they're going to come to you. And this might be like children, and you might be coming to some sort of circumstance around clients or children, and like, well, if they're coming to me and then they're coming to you, then we need to come to some sort of arrangement of this middle slice of something, right? Because I am picking up to me, to you, to me, to you, to me, to you, which is Dick and Dom. Dom, again. But like Dick and Dom, Dick and Dom, Dick and Dom, Dick and Dom, Dick and Dom. And if they're coming to me, they might as well come to you. So you've kind of got this Tom, Dick and Harry, which could be a Tom Cat. That could be also around Leo at the same time. But that's alchemy for you. 3. 3 is the magic number, right? So something is it's a kind of magic. Anyway, I'm just going to have a quick drink. I'm going to... Hopefully, this is why I need a new computer. Hopefully it works. I've got a new tune that I made this morning. Took me about 10 minutes, 5 minutes, but I'll leave it. We'll go on to some more, but we'll play it. This will be the next Angel Radio. To wait for the beat to kick in, right? Something around waiting for it to kick in, like Live and Kicking. Also, the band, who's that? Live and Kicking. I forget his name now, but something is alive. It's alive. Is it Frankenstein? So something to do with Frank, maybe Frank. Also picking up Frankenstein or Steinberg, Heisenberg. Oh, hopefully nothing to do with drugs. Something to do with Heisen. Heisen. Heidi, the name Heidi, hi Heidi, Heisen, Hayden, some sort of Hayden, the name Hayden, Somebody do a Hayden, the name Hayden. How many times have you said that, Steve? Too many. Stop, keep telling me the same things. Sonic wave. Something to do with Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic waves. That's what they are. That's all it is. Spirit says it from in the future, past, present. Right? You be around the spirit. Time doesn't exist, as everybody says. Time is illusion. Time doesn't exist. Spirit is past, present, and future. It's like a sonic wave. Sonic boom. Right? Something to do with sonic boom. Now, be careful around weather. Right? Because I did pick up around a sonic wave, and that was the waving goodbye that went on Patreon, and also your last month where we went through that, where it might have been breaking someone's knuckles. But through Patreon, as you see, when I channeled, it was this wave, right? Now that is now turning into a wave goodbye, right? or some sort of break dancing or a competition, right? But like a wave. Now, that can literally be a wave goodbye, but say goodbye. Say goodbye. Be careful around weather. Wingspan, Paul, McCartney. Say what you want, but don't leave me with no direction. I got a horse, I got a sheep, you gotta give me a good night's sleep. Living in a home in the part of a country. Living in a home. Living in a home. A home caravan? Living in a van. Living in an elevator. Or Ellie. Or Emmy. Or living in an elevator. Living in a caravan. Someone lives in a caravan. In a van. Someone lives in a van. In a van or a caravan. We've gone over the van bit for a while. In a van or a caravan. Caravan of love. Stand up, stand up, stand up. Every woman, every man. Join the caravan of love. This is like a tow. Like a winch. I'm picking up like a winch. Or the Grinch. But like the winch. Right? And it's like a caravan that tows things, that knows things. This caravan, it knows things. It's got many stories in this caravan. It knows things. It creaks. Something to do with the creak. The film. Whoa, that was a strange one. But the creak. Something is creaking. Leaking. Something is leaking. Now, either lactating. That could be the pregnancy, or a cat is lactating, or something is leaking. Leak or lee, or leaking. Something is leaking, coming through the roof. Something is leaking and is going to come through the roof. Someone's going to come through the roof, or someone doesn't like the roof. Roofie? Oh, okay. No, we're not dealing with that. No bad energies in here, thank you. There is no roofies. No. No, we're not going on to the bad messages. Something being put into a drink. Be careful around weird folk, right? Weird people being putting things into drinks. Or going into the drink. Now in Britain, be careful that you don't drive something into the drink, which means into a lake, right? So if you've got big storms, be careful around driving something into a lake, or Ricky Lake that we've come out through other reading, and also this storm that just, because it's like a pulse sonic voom or pulse voom, or like a voom or a room, but I predicted through different readings, but it was more stronger in their readings around this, like. Now, if you can remember, a long time back, I couldn't remember. Well, when I channel stuff, I got no idea when these things are going to happen, right? A while back, I'd done a Virgo reading, and it stated that I took bits from Patreon, and I said, these are important, you need to watch. And it was the explosion, right? And it was Virgo. And it was also Pisces, like last year, you come onto the scene and it was like, boom! And I'm picking up this, all of a sudden something blows up. But you're going to have to watch the other readings because it was like a volcano. Fortunately in the UK we don't have all those things, but it does freak me out doing my own sign because I think, what the hell is that? Right. So this could be like lightning, like thunder, lightning. The way you love me is frightening. I'm gonna knock on wood. Knock on wood. Something is knocking on a bit. Knocking on the wood. Or woody. Woody woodpeckers, like woodpecking. Or peck, becks, Becky or Bex. Beck. The artist also. So listen to the main song from Beck or something from Beck. Peckham. Also Peckham. You know, I'm from the UK, from Peckham. From Peckham. Well, it could be anywhere, Peckham. But it's London. But Peckham. Down at Peckham Street. Down at Peckham Street. This is Wood Street. Peckham Street, Wood Street. Barking up the wrong street. Or one-way street. Like, we've gone through it in different ones. This person wandering around the streets. These streets. Palo Natini. Palo Penta. How you getting on? But someone from Italia or someone from another country is like, that's the measure. So, but like, these streets with too many names. It's too many names. It's like I'm taking names, taking numbers and taking names. Nams, Nam. Someone's from Vietnam, maybe. Vietnam. 19. Which could be a 19-year-old. Or a 10, which would be a 1, which would be a life path number 1, and a magician. Magic. Some sort of magic around a magician. But around a 19, around a 19-year-old or a 10, that would also be a Pisces, which would be the 10 of Cups. Which would also be around like contracts of work, pecan pie, Billy Crystal. Let's have a look. Pisces. No. Could have something to do with Aries as well, though, for a lot of you. Oh, let's go with it. Something to do with Aries. Working on something. It could be an Aries that could be working on something with you here also. Okay? Could be an Aries yourself. Something very esoteric. Giving over something. Give over. Give over. Give over. Give over. Give over. Someone could be from up north. It's like, oh, give over. Give over. Give over. Relationship. Helping. Caring. Loving. Honest. Honesty. Honesty, Yvonne, Siobhan, or Yvonne, or Evolver. Yvonne, someone's like this spray of like, I'm really picking it up, like, this is from Siobhan on, it's like, that's really what I'm picking up. Like from Yvonne, Vol-Yvonne, France, someone's from France. I like, this is from France. I'm telling you, honestly, it's from France. It's like, oh. What on earth's that about? What's it about? That's what I want to know. What's it about? Pisces, I think you've had your main messages, guys. There really isn't anything bad about these streets. Too many names. Glenfield Road. Glenfillick. Glenfinnick. Finney, Finlay, Finn, another fish, Finley, Glen from Scotland, Glen, down to Glen, Glenfinnick, or the name Glen, or Gill, Bill Gill, or Gill, the name Gill. Because I see this fish go like Gill, like, like, what's that? Swimmers. Someone is pregnant. Someone's kind of like these little tadpoles going about going, like, swim. Like, go on, swim. Some of you are teaching someone to swim, right? Swim sim. Swimming. Some of you might like swimming, or a swimmer. Or Schwimmer. David Schwimmer. How you do? No, that weren't him, was it? David Schwimmer. Dave. Dom. D. BB or DD. Dee Dee, D, Debbie, Debbie, Debs. Anyway, that's your reading, Pisces. Like I said, I have got to fund this new PC and my new endeavour in life. My music is now for sale on Patreon, as well as everything else. But I am going to let me explain it, so I don't have to explain it over and over again. So it is just going to go on to a segment. But your tarot reading will actually come out towards the end of the month. We're also going to do your life path reading, so make sure that you know those numbers. It's very simple. Just literally go on YouTube or Google and find out how to find my life path number and my healing year or personal year number, right? And we also channel through those, and it breaks down the energy to give you more of a personalized channeled message and tarot reading. We also do that, okay? Find those out if you don't know them. But also, I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of myself and the mirror image of me. And thank you so much. I really do appreciate any likes, share, comments, subscribes. Get it to your mother, to your father, to your dog, to your sister, to the person in the caravan, to anybody that you can, right? And do the can with it. And the Bailesque dancer, right? Tiny dancer. So get it to Aunt Tiny, or give it to Aunt Tiny, whatever it is. But if you can do all of that kind of stuff, I really would appreciate your support, like, share, comments, and I'll leave you in the capable hands of myself. Thanks, guys. Hi guys, I thought I would just quickly add this onto the section that would have been the Scorpio reading, but I thought I would add it onto every video that there is and save me having to keep saying it. So as you may have witnessed, is that I have actually finished work now, and that I am doing this full time doing this. But as you may know, the music that I also produce, as well as doing the YouTube channel, requires a hell of a lot from my PC. The actual laptop that I use is actually on its way out, and it's just about to take a turd and not work anymore. So if I lose the PC, I actually lose a hell of a lot of stuff on here that I can't do anymore, because I've got no idea how to do this from a phone. So I've got to keep my PC running. So what I want to do, like the tower, after a milestone in my life of actually realizing that I want to do this full time for everybody, is to be able to get my own stacking system like a PC, like the tower, built myself. Now I'm going to add a lot of money into that myself, but what I thought I would do is to earn it myself. So I've added tiers over to Patreon, and one of them is selling my own music that you have witnessed on here on Angel Radio. You can now actually download those songs, and you can join for as little as $2 or $3, I think it is, and you can have all of them. And every time they come out, I will put a new one on straight away, because it takes 2 or 3 weeks for me to actually render the videos and make the visual art videos. So the music will go on there ahead of time before you may even see anything on here. But it is also a good way of me being able to fund having this computer built, and it's going to cost a lot of money. I think it's about £2,500 to £3,000. So I have got to do the best I can. So I thought, well, I'll try and earn it. So I have added new tiers to Patreon. And if you can give me just a brief second of your time for me to explain some of the changes that are going on, it mainly builds around this computer. So I've also added that. So if you want to join, it is something like $2 or $3, and at funds towards that. And then in return, you get all of the music that I make. It goes on that tier, okay? There is also a donation of just anybody. If you wish to donate, you can donate as little as $1 or as much as you like. But that is also over on Patreon, and that is just either a monthly subscription or just a one-time thing, okay? But it is pretty much set up as a donation in order to fund the channel, which is really funding this new PC that I need to have made. Also, there's that as well. You can also donate via PayPal, which is in the link below. That is also around where you would pay for your personal readings and Skype calls and stuff like that. They're all open still. So if you want to do that, you can, but you don't have to do any of these. And then also, some people have asked, when I do the life path readings, if I will sell them individually for the extended. Now, the reason why I don't do that is really, but I'm thinking about doing it, is because that is all part of tier 2, which is the you get full access for tier 2. Well, it might not be tier 2 now because I've added more, but the full access of that gets you the bi-weekly readings that do not appear on YouTube. They only come out on that tier. okay, which is all of the extendeds and everything basically goes to that tier apart from the music. So so some people have asked, because if you don't know, some of the readings, they don't appear on here, which are the bi-weeklies channeled, they go straight to that tier. So also what I wanted to add is that some people have asked, when I do the life path readings, if I will sell them individually. So when I find out how to do that, I might start selling the extendeds to the life paths, so you will only be able to see your life path and then put a price to it. But like I said, if you are part of tier 2, or that tier, whichever tier it is now, if you are part of that, then obviously you get those extendeds as well as the bi-weeklies and the monthlies. But there are separate ones as well. I will quickly add, for people that want to know, is that your monthly tarot reading goes to, there's 2 separate tiers. It obviously goes to the one where there's full access, and also the one where it is just the monthly reading, okay? That other tier gets you everything apart from the music. The other tier is just the music, and everything is going to fund this new computer and my new endeavour in life, of where I have now come up against a milestone, decided to do this full time for a while and see how it works out. Give as much as my energy and as much as my time towards channeled messages and tarot, okay? So with a little help from my friends, hopefully you might feel like that you might want to donate in some way, or something that you might know of that will help me raise this money in order to be able to get this PC, okay? So I thought, well, I'll give a little back, and what I'm offering is also my time, but also the music as well, if you would like to. But if you're on tier 1 or tier 2, that still contributes to it. Even just watching the video and getting it out to as many people as you can, I really would appreciate that, and do, guys. So thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.